What's up, YouTube? We're back on this Monday, fresh off the Thanksgiving weekend. Hope everybody enjoyed themselves. Hope everybody ate a lot and spent time with the friends and family and your loved ones. And I hope you guys actually, sat around and was thankful for, just waking up and being able to eat in the first place. A lot of times we forget about, thanking the Most High for even allowing us to see another day. And we tend to take that for granted. So just wanted to throw that out there. And today just wanted to talk about being able to clear your space. So with that being said, let's ride. What I mean about clearing your space, it's basically saying getting rid of any toxic situations, any toxic friends, anybody that's basically taking up unnecessary space in your life. We at a crucial time where at some point you're gonna have to narrow it down to whom you allow in your life, because at this point there's really no room for error. What I mean by that is you don't need anyone holding you down. You don't need to be saving anyone. You don't need any extra baggage in your life. I'm talking about whether it's your kids, whether it's your spouse, whether it's your mama, your daddy. If you know that they're not trying to get to that next level, or at least try to help out in any kind of way, then you got to do what you got to do. I get it, you don't want to let people go and, pretty much fall on their face, but it gets to a point where it's like you're trying to save a drowning person, and then you wind up the one drowning, and guess what? They make it out of the water. Ain't that something? They wind up using you as a life jacket or a lifeboat, and you don't even make it back because you was too busy trying to save them. You done drained up all your energy, and now you have none left for yourself. And guess what's going to happen? They're going to continue on. They're going to pick up some energy from elsewhere after yours is gone. And I'm quite sure it's a lot of you people out there who has someone that you need to let go. Whether it's a friend, a co-worker, or just a neighbor, to be honest with you. Every time you turn around, they need some sugar. Every time you turn around, they need some butter. They need a light bulb. They need a hand. And you like, so when are you going to pretty much fend for yourself? And in their heads, never. As long as I got you. Now, will they flat out say it? No. But I bet you they showing you. And you know it. And I get it. You know, you want to have a kind heart. You want to, you know, be there for as many people as possible because you want people to know that, you know, people still care. And I'm not knocking you for that. I'm only saying be aware of the people that's taking advantage of you, that's literally draining you. And you know that they're draining you because every time they come around, you know, you get this headache, you get this overwhelming feeling that you just can't shake off. You know, it got to the point where you like, every time you hear their name, they ain't even got to be around, but when you hear their name, you looking for them because you ready to treat them like Debo and tuck in your chain. You want to put your wallet up. You know, you want to put your nice person on the shelf. And unfortunately, when you do see them and they do come around, guess what? You still gonna do it because it's already embedded in you. But you have to know when to clear your space. And like I said, we have some crucial times, man. We got Trump in office. You know, of course not officially, but he's there. And you know, there's a lot of changes that's being made. And it's, you know, it's no disrespect to anyone if you want to put yourself first. You have to. If they're not, I'm going to say to the point where though they just can't fit for themselves at all, then you got to be like, listen, I don't know what to tell you because the more I give to you, the more I take away from me. And as you can see, there was really no Black Friday, no really sales, no nothing. Not saying that, you know, that's what you're focused on. What I'm saying is you can't even get the things that you want, let alone that you need, because you're too busy being there for somebody else. You can barely pay your car note. You can barely pay your rent. You know, you can barely put food on your table. But yet, you know, you squeezing 10, 20, 30, 40, $50 out, you know, to help the next person who didn't even get up to attempt to do anything for themselves. So now you done became an enabler. And once you become an enabler, it's very hard to undo that. Because that's when people, they start to hit you with the guilt trips. Well, you've been doing it. You know my situation and this, that, and the third. And once again, you come out with this soft spot and they got you. It's like the boy that cried wolf, if you will. Every time you turn around, they're saying it's a problem, it's an issue. But when you actually run into them, they looking okay. They look like they ain't got a care in the world. Until they run into you. And after they get what they need from you, guess what? They disappear again. And it's an ongoing cycle over and over again. So at some point, you're gonna have to wake up and clear your space. Now, that also goes for, you know, co-workers at work. Hey man, could you cover my shift? Or, you know, could you do this real quick for me, man? Let me go to the bathroom, or whatever the case may be. At some point, you just gotta say no. I mean, I ain't got it. I don't got time. No. And watch how they switch up on you once you flat out say no. See, you try to be nice, and you know you come up with every excuse not to do it, when all you got to do is just flat out say no. But I'm telling you, go ahead and try it. Say no. I'm talking about a flat out N-O, no. And watch how their whole demeanor change. They're gonna turn into some type of demon or something real quick on you, if they haven't already done it. And that's probably why you're still doing it. Because you like, I don't want this person mad at me. I don't want this person feeling that type of way about me. And guess what? They don't even care. As long as they still getting it. Because once again, if you say no, they're going to try to find them another victim. You might actually be the last person that's still willing to do something for them. And like I said, it really doesn't matter who it is on this planet at this point. It's about to be in 2000 and excuse me guys, 2025. All that bending over backwards and doing this and doing that, or overdoing this and overdoing that, them days is over. It's basically every man for themselves. This is the part nobody is telling you. Now, if you got some good people in your corner, you better stick to them and you better play your part. 1,000%, because they're rare. And now, once again, you better be that rare person yourself. Because if you look in the mirror and you feel some type of way about what I'm saying, then yeah, you're the problem. Or the leech, if you will. You're the toxic one. You're the one that's draining those that surround you. And you need to get yourself together with the quickness. You literally have a couple of months to go, if that. I'm quite sure you're feeling it. And you're going to feel it even more if you don't get yourself together. Running around here thinking you're always going to have somebody that's going to give you. You're always going to have somebody that's going to feel sympathy for you. And that's not the case. Like I said, especially these days, people are done. They're done. They've done all they can. And I especially want to talk about these grown kids, man. These grown kids who somehow still think they're entitled to children's privileges. Your parents don't have to feed you no more. They don't have to house you no more. They don't have to clothe you no more. They do not have to worry about you anymore once you reach that legal adult status. Stop running around here trying to guilt trip your parents into giving you the same treatment that they gave you when you was a jit. You're not a child anymore. Kids be around here 25 years old, 30 years old, still talking about some mom, dad, where my cereal at? Yo, cereal is in the store waiting for you to come and buy it. That's where it's at. You better get out there and do what you need to do. Especially if you're in the house still and you're not contributing anything. And even if you are, you should be buying your own groceries at this point. I think people is like seriously delusional on both ends. The ones who's begging and the ones who's giving. You don't have to give and you shouldn't have to beg. We all hit spots and situations in our life. But to sit there and just take advantage of someone is completely outrageous. And it's not good. It's not cool. You got people out here losing their minds. I'm talking about, I seen 50, 60-year-old parents still out here taking care of 40-year-old men and women. I'm talking about they still out there working. They still out there doing 9-to-5s and everything like that. While this grown child is just home or just roaming the streets with their friends, hanging outside on the corner or just wherever, doing absolutely nothing with your life. These are the people that need to get up out of here, man. Go do something with yourself, man. But stay out the way, please. It's too much. It's too much, and it's overbearing. People stressed out because they can't do for you when you capable of doing for yourself. Like I said, they can barely do for themselves. And here you are trying to guilt trip somebody into taking care of your little sorry selves. And once again, if you think it's cool to stress yourself out trying to take care of somebody, you better think twice. Because guess what? You're going to find yourself in a ditch somewhere and they're going to be living their best life. They ain't going to think about you the way you think about them. Friends, family, I don't care who you are on this planet. I'm going to say it again. Feel some type of way, good. Maybe you will do something. And like I said, that's on both ends. Do something. The ones that's giving, do something and stop giving. The ones that's not giving and taking, do something and take care of yourself. Enough is enough. People is losing their minds out here. It's sad, but hey, it is what it is. Because I'll be honest with you, I would want somebody to tell me if that was me slacking and not being a grown man. Hey, you better get up off your feet and do what you got to do. Ain't giving you nothing. But that's just me. That was, that's something that was embedded in me. So I'm gonna be honest with you. That's just something I just wanted to put out there because I'm seeing it way too much. And like I said, it's not cool. I don't like to see people being taken advantage of. And I don't like to see people take advantage of people. So I'm gonna let you guys go with that. I hope once again that you enjoyed your Thanksgiving. I hope that that one family member didn't take too many plates. And I hope you guys got some well needed rest. And I just pray that you get to your grind, and those that's there, I pray that you stay on your grind. Because there's somebody lurking right now waiting to take your position. They're waiting to take your 50 cents. They're waiting to take your dollar. If you don't know what to do with it. And if you keep giving it away, at some point, you're going to be that family member with his hand out. And I guarantee you that same family member that you gave to, they won't even look at you. They'll literally tell you about yourself. They'll do something that you should be doing right now, which is telling them about themselves. Or they're just going to flat out ghost you. Like they do now after they get what they got from you. So just be aware, clear your space, and just, it's one thing to be nice, but it's also another thing to be gullible. And in 2005, well, 25, excuse me. I'm trying to take us back. But in 2025, we don't do gullible. We barely doing nice. So take what you can get Get what you can, and the rest is up to you. Y'all have a good one.